Hello everyone, Susan here with Life Stories, and today we're going to talk about Luke 10. Most of us know the story of the Good Samaritan, but before that starts, we have a lawyer challenging Jesus and asking him what he needs to do for eternal life. And Jesus' response is, you should love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and to love your neighbor as yourself. And then the lawyer asks, who's my neighbor? And so we go into the story of the Good Samaritan. And the Good Samaritan is, the story of a man who's been beaten and robbed, and different people have walked by him and avoided assisting him until the Samaritan comes along. And the Samaritan stops and he shows compassion to him. He binds his wounds. He puts him on his own animal and he takes him to an inn where he gives the innkeeper some money to care for him while he's gone. And he says, whatever else that you need, I will reimburse you when I get back. And it just made me think about that above and beyond. The Samaritan went above and beyond to assist this man. And how can we do that? About 13 years ago, my mom passed away, and I didn't know anyone who had lost their moms. At least I wasn't aware of anyone who lost their moms, but I felt very alone. I felt as though no one understood what I was going through, and I struggled for a long time. Shortly after my mom had passed, someone else had lost their mom that was a friend of mine from church, and I didn't want her to have the same experience I did. And so I did what I typically do, is I baked something and showed up at her house. So if you ever want to make banana bread, always add chocolate chips to it because it's a seller. But I showed up at her house with banana bread a day or two after her mom had passed and just sat there with her and let her tell her story about losing her mom. And to this day, this has been several years, to this day, anytime I see her, she always says, I remember that day you showed up at my house with that banana bread. And I went above and beyond. I hadn't planned on that, but just this story reminded me of that. And I've got some friends right now, they're going through some stuff, some losses in their lives, some physical struggles. And I find myself challenged. What can I do above and beyond to help them through this difficulty? Like the Samaritan did with this injured man, above and beyond. So I challenge you, what can you do today to go above and beyond, to care for those that are in your lives and those who you see and know that they're struggling. So this is Susan, where God takes our life stories and turns them into love stories.